it was always a difficult move for him. He's talked about how emotional he found it and about how difficult emotionally he and his family found it to move away from a club where he'd been involved since he was 11 years old. Do you think it's the right decision?
I do. I think I said that yesterday when I was asked the question, and I remember speaking to him a couple of years ago and I did an interview, and he said that if he doesn't feel that Spurs show the ambition that he has, he won't be afraid to move on. Now, people question that about Harry Kane. They said, well, he's going to just stay at Tottenham. He can break individual records and break Alan Shearer's record. The truth is, that's not what he wants. He wants to win team medals. He wants to win trophies. He wants to try to win the Champions League. And that's why he's gone to Bayern Munich. Now, I've spent a bit of time in Munich, and I think maybe for whatever reason in this country, people look down their nose at Bayern Munich. It's one of the biggest clubs in world football.
Yeah.
It's a monster of a club, and he will realise that, and he'll get treated with the respect that he deserves. The fans have obviously deserved him, but I think for him to leave, I think what it's shown everybody is the lack of ambition at Tottenham is just not matching what he wants as an individual.
But also, you know, as you say, it's a big club. They have got a chance to win the Champions League, you know, with Man City and Real Madrid. I think them three can win the Champions League, you know, and they're going to be closed. So that's also another reason. He's going to compete, and with all the respect with Spurs, all the respect, beautiful club, you know, they have got everything, but that he's going to compete at the highest level. You must win every week in, week out. It doesn't matter who you're playing against, you have to win. And that's a different kind of pressure, you know, and he will win the league. I haven't won the league, and I always wanted to win the league. When I stopped playing football, I scored a lot of goals. I got a golden boot, but I don't have. But that is the case. He's got a golden boot, but he hasn't won the league, you know. And now that I've stopped, I've always wanted to win the league. It doesn't matter in what country that is. He's going to do that.
Yeah, I've got to say I didn't see this transfer coming because I grew up with Harry Kane. I came through the academy, and I know how obsessive he is and how much he wants individual titles. To get within 50 of Alan Shearer and then to leave that behind, I didn't see it. But Jamie made a great point off air. He said it just shows how disillusioned he is with life at Spurs, that he's willing to go a year left before he's out of contract, to leave when he's within 50 of Alan Shearer. It just shows how disillusioned he is with life at Spurs. But
I think that is respect to Spurs, though, that he's leaving a year before. You know, if his contract finish, they don't get nothing for him. Now at least they get a really good fee, and I think that is his love for Spurs in a way as well.
Yeah, but I think with the goals he scored over the years, and he would have scored this season, and the prize money, the extra prize money they would have got because of those goals, he wouldn't have gone for free, would he?
At the end of the season, he's gone for free.
There's also in the balance from Spurs' perspective and from a financial perspective, is that if Spurs were to qualify for the Champions League this season, and the likelihood that there's going to be 5 Champions League qualification spots this season, could they have done that with Harry Kane in the squad? Because there's that financial outlay to balance against what they can bring in for Harry Kane rather than him going on a free.
Yeah, they could have, but they haven't done it this year. They won 5th this year, you know. So I think in his mind, it was the right time. We all know that he lost the club. We all know that it is a very difficult decision for him. But he's got only so many more years, and who knows that he comes back the last 2 years and he still can.
I tell you, it wasn't the right time for Ange Postecoglou, because this transfer should have been done 5 weeks ago. If you knew you were going to sell him, you should have sold him to give the manager every chance to work with the 11 that he wants to work with. You know what you've got then. And it's just
but
the disruption.
He has said, Postecoglou, that he's effectively been working
done ages ago.
Harry Kane
I think 2 reasons. And Postecoglou, go on.
Postecoglou.
One, and Big Ange, he would have got the job knowing that Harry Kane was going. And the second reason, Daniel Levy, knowing the way he did the Gareth Bale deal, he wanted to get his signings in before he sold Harry Kane, because once you sell Harry Kane, every player's plus 20 million. So I think you want to get the bulk of his signings in first, then allow Harry Kane to go so he's not held to ransom in the transfer market.